Hi Cancers, welcome to your reading for February. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. I hope all is well. I hope you guys are good. I know it is time, us, the Cancer family, Cancer collective group, we're dealing with a lot. Okay, so a lot of things are coming in and just rushing through us. A lot of changes are happening within us because it's a lot internally, okay, and it's a lot. So I'm just gonna say I see you, I recognize it. Some of you may have not experienced it yet, but it will come in. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of feeling things coming back or things like that, because it's very profound. It's a lot of inner work that we're going through, and it's not always the thing we're most excited about, but yet we're going through so much growth and through the 8th house, Scorpio. And so we're learning certain things that helps us release and clear out some of that energy and literally clean up our shell from the inside out. Because there were some things that are overstaying their time, right? And going on in life and just, focusing on the regular things, but also wanting to sort of get lost in the things to do, instead of really taking time to go within, feel, heal, experience, and transform, basically. So what I feel at this time, I'm seeing a lot of back and forth in our collective, because I'm also a Cancer sun and rising, so I'm with you guys. If you are here for the first time, now you know. But a lot of you are already have been with me for a long time. So what I see is a lot of anxiety, a lot of intense dreaming, a lot of feeling fine, and all of a sudden feeling extremely anxious, feeling like something is happening. Maybe you feel like you forgot something. It could come in big ways, could come in small ways. It can stay with you for 5 minutes. It can stay with you for an entire morning, sometimes a couple days. You feel the pull, you feel the push. And I'm just going to be really open and honest about it. I see it, I feel it as well. But it's not like it's the end of the world and we're not hopeless or anything like that. No, it's not. It's not here to overwhelm us and put us back in our shell and, just stay there and stay in the safe zone. It's here to show us a lot. Okay, and so it's important to just be kind with yourself and understanding that it's a lot at times, and not putting it, brushing it under the rug and feel like, okay, I'm just overreacting or nothing is happening. It's like, it's a lot that comes at us energetically at the same time. So it's not crazy or weird or anything that you might get into your anxiety or that the fear is rushing in. But what I'm seeing is that there's a shift and change happening within us, a profound shift, wanting to do things differently, wanting to be really open and honest with yourself about what you love and what is no longer in alignment with you, and being honest with yourself. And that is a whole nother level of honesty, because then you can really say it out loud and say, like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then just breathe. I don't want to do this anymore. Now what? Okay, and not just I don't want to do this today. I don't feel like doing it right now. I'll do it tomorrow. It's about this. I don't want to do it anymore. Or I don't want to be with this person anymore. I don't want to stay in this job anymore. All right. Honesty, open. It's out on the table. What's the next step? Right? And really coming to that point, like once you are at that point, you can really take a next step. And I feel that that is what's happening. And it could be for everyone in a different area. Doesn't necessarily have to be all work or love. It could be in a way that you go about things, or maybe a way of you approaching your health, or the way the food, like the food you've been eating, or the way that you've been sleeping. Maybe you're like, what, I don't want to sleep in this bed anymore. It has certain energy. I don't want to do it anymore. So I am going to look through the options how I can change this. And I'm going to change it because I am now open and honestly thinking it's the bad. I don't want to sleep in this bed anymore. Period. I don't want to live in this house anymore. I don't feel comfortable here anymore. I tried everything. I tried. But I don't feel comfortable anymore. So I'm gonna move. And if it takes some time, it's okay. But I'm going to at least be honest with myself that this is what it is. And now let's see how we can, take the next step up on that. So that's what I'm feeling. And you're getting, and that's different from normally, you're getting people around you that see the bliss or the abilities within you before you see them yourself. Your fear might actually pop up thinking, yeah, but I don't know if I can do that. And then there are people around you say, but I believe in you, but I think you can do it. I think you should do that. I think it's a good idea, and it could be people that actually are having these conversations with you, Cancer, but it could also definitely be just someone online or that you feel inspired by and you're like, you know what, that person did that. I can do that, that energy is what I'm feeling. So it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. Let's pick up the tarot. And I know you guys will probably be excited about this deck. This is the Moonchild Tarot deck. Moonchild Tarot deck. Wait, one sec. Yes, I'm sorry. I always keep on... I want to say Moonsoul Tarot deck or Moonchild Tarot deck. But no, it's Moonchild Tarot deck. It's one of my favorites, was on my list for a very long time, and I actually finally got my hands on it. So thank you, universe. Let's shuffle and see what comes out for us. The Star. Profound energy. This is the first time the star pops up. The beautiful star. I'm feeling this rebirth energy with the star today. It's like purifying yourself, and the water is the thing that leads you. It's that level of faith. It's understanding that you are enough. It's understanding that the thing that means a lot to you is because it's your unique way of expressing yourself. It's because it's fitting you, because it's your thing. And to really stand in that power and understanding that you gotta follow that bliss, and that bliss will guide you. It won't keep you at the same point for your entire life. To understand that if you've done something with a smile for 3 or 10 years, and then it doesn't make you smile anymore, and it doesn't mean that it's sad and you have to, feel bad about not smiling about it anymore. No, it's about, okay, I've completed this, and now my light, my bliss, guides me elsewhere, and that's the journey, and I'm perfectly in alignment with my journey. So I'm proud of myself, and I'm going to follow it, because it's not about staying in that one thing and just becoming, like, arriving in that thing. It's about following that and understanding that at one point you will feel the feels to move on to something else, and then following that guidance and being in alignment with that is where your fulfillment comes from, and feeling like you are on the right track, feeling in alignment with it. You got 3 cards that came out. You have the 4 of Wands, that bliss, that harmony, the King of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. It's like, even if it brings you that harmonious energy, even if it brings you that stability, that doesn't mean that you're stuck. That doesn't mean that that's the only thing that will ever bring you that level of fulfillment. And to not feel like you have to keep on searching in that same area to feel that level of fulfillment and a level of stability again. It can show up in different things and different moments and times of your life. Ooh, we got a fallout. Actually, you have to. All right. Ooh, stop falling. Okay. Page of Wands and the King of Wands. That is action. It's movement. It literally just jumped off the table. Like, let's take a leap of faith. Page of Wands, King of Wands. Once you start to understand I'm gonna show you the card. She's in the forest and she's stuck, you know, surrounded by the swords, but she's not. She can just get up and move elsewhere. And it's just the moment you understand that you have all the tools to free yourself and to understand that it's that stability and that harmonious energy comes from following that bliss, not from that thing that you found upon that journey. It's about the journey. It's not about what you find upon the journey. It's the bliss that you follow. And I feel like once you understand this, things go and move into quick motion. Like things start really to pick up speed. You are like, all right, I have this passion and I'm moving. I'm taking action upon this passion. I'm taking action. Taking action is what I keep hearing. Now I can take action because now I can see it. I am honest. I'm open. I'm real. Because I feel like this beautiful energy, because there are things in your life that you loved and worked hard for and had a lot of passion for. But I feel that now it feels like you are stuck in it. And it hasn't made you happy in quite some time. But to be honest about yourself, feeling like, okay, no, it used to make me really happy. So it's not that. It's not that it's not, you know, taking away my energy. It's just something else I need to work on. Something else. Because it's not this. But it actually was. The Nine of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. Use your strong mind to manifest. You see, with this energy, it's like he's showing you, use your head. Speak your mind. Speak your truth. Don't let the fear control you. She's like cutting out the negative energies, the negative influence. Seeing yourself as the Nine of Pentacles. There's this world of opportunity. It's like even if she's not in a mystical garden yet, she is divine. You see her dress and the way she's dancing. And she hasn't entered the portal yet, but to open up the portal and to walk through it and end up in the mystical garden that's behind her is to first feel worthy to do it. To feel that energy, feel in alignment with the things you're trying to get into your life. And it's a mindset. It's a mindset. It's a switch. It's literally a switch. To feel if you're dealing with masculine energy around you, I feel like this person who's like stable and you normally go to, they're going through things, they're dealing with things. But you literally are going to give them something. I feel like someone can actually give you something, a level of inspiration, or reminding you of your bliss. Because I see those people around you, Cancer. I feel people around you say like, you know what, I believe in you. Like you need to take good care of yourself. You're special. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. Beautiful. Nine of Cups. Yeah, with the Page of Swords, it's like when you have that mindset change, it's like you can now manifest the things in your reality. It's like feeling that level of fulfillment again, and something you've been waiting on for quite some time because you haven't really felt it deeply in your soul for quite some time. Queen of Pentacles, exactly. And to have your divine feminine step forward again. Temperance. It's important. You can find healing in creation. Find healing in creation, Cancer. Through creating, being creative, getting lost in something. Lose track of time in something and feel the healing that comes through that. Be creative in how you nurture yourself, how you nurture your soul, your mind, how you nurture your mind, how you nurture your body. Find a balance in what you have to do, what you want to do. Find a balance in that with your responsibilities and how to approach that and how to keep a balance in that. Because you can always come up with 20 more things you got to do in the household. But to say no, right now, this morning is not for that. I know there's laundry and I know there's some dishes and I know that I need to, pick up the Hoover and clean. But I can do that in the afternoon. This morning, I feel like going outside, taking up my camera and creating some pictures, like do something. Or maybe I want to pick some flowers and I want to create like this thing for in the bathroom or something like that. And do that. And not feel like the responsibilities and the things we can always come up with to do is a reason to hold yourself back on that. To let that weigh heavier. It has to be in balance. And if you don't feel like you're trapped on all the things that you have to do, then the things that you do have to do don't feel like that heavy anymore. It's like, you can use that creative way to do the things you feel you have to do. But I see this beautiful healing, this transcending energy. It's almost like when you have no energy for a couple of days or maybe even weeks, and it just slips in. So at one point you don't even notice that you're drained. You're just tired. And then all of a sudden you have this boost of energy, like that morning or that day. And then you're like, whoa, this is what it feels like. Like I was really drained. Like I was really tired. I didn't even feel I was tired anymore. And it's like reminding yourself of that. And then like, okay, I felt this energy boost because I got out of my comfort zone, or I didn't let the things that I feel I have to do weigh me down. Or like, what is it that brings back that remembrance of newness, energy? And I really do feel that if you are starting to mentor yourself in that way, to, for example, start journaling for, like, let's journal for 4 weeks straight and see how you go about it. Are you a journaler in a way of like you're talking about yesterday? Are you talking about what happened today? Are you like things like that? Like really start to notice. Put down as well what the moon is doing that very day. Like in which sign is the moon? You don't need to do anything with it, but just journal it. Just put it down. Just go about it with an entire moon phase and just go with that. Write it down. Monitor yourself. Just to see where you can feel more in control in that, and to use that energy at the same time. All right, I'm going to go over to Patreon and to go a little bit deeper into this. I'll pick up some oracle cards as well, focus on love a little bit. Anyway, Cancer, oh yes, I forgot to say that. I keep saying it. If you leave a comment, then I'm doing a free giveaway between the people that for a personal reading. Free giveaway for a personal reading. Between the people that leave a comment in the comment sections, okay? And I'll pick one person this month to receive that personal reading from me. I'll use my intuitive energy. I'm just gonna let it guide me to the right person this month. So that's something I wanted to say as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna go head over to the Patreon page now, and thank you so much for tuning in. Feel free to join me over there, and if not, then it's totally fine. I'll love you the same, and I'm wishing you so much love and light upon this new journey that we're on. All right, I love you. Mwah. Be kind to yourself and go follow your bliss, okay? It will guide you somewhere. We need you, Cancer. You know we do.